good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world, and welcome to Danny's Detours, where we talk about anything and everything life related. Consciousness is our canvas. Welcome back to the channel, guys. You already know the score by now. I'm out and about with my two favourite compadres. This way, Paddy and Willow. Yeah, welcome back to the channel, guys, and welcome to the new subscribers. I believe we got 2 new subscribers yesterday, so welcome to the channel. And yeah, I'm just starting about. I'm on a bit of an evening one this tonight, guys, because obviously today I've been quite busy. My my son Max, it was his first day of high school today, so obviously what I've been doing, I like get the dogs out in the morning now, and then I walk him, because it is a little bit of quite a long walk for my son, so I just get him out, get the dogs out in the morning, obviously. So I'm having to sort of like change my routine up a little bit, because what I normally used to do, I'd drop him off at his primary school, then I'd come on to the local park, which is where I'm at now, and then I'd do my video, obviously. But listen, we work around it, don't we, guys? Morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the world, it does not matter, because we are all on the same time. Because time doesn't exist, does it, guys? When you really start to peel back the layers, mind control, conditioning, whatever you want to call it, we are just one pure infinite consciousness. But yeah, we're all here. Don't you be eating that poo, you. Yeah, I've just come onto this local field here. But no, just obviously my son Max, just like, I don't know, kind of like this made me realise how proud I am, you know, because of his resilience and stuff. Because, you know, like when we applied for his school, we didn't get the first choice, you know, and if anything, he got his third choice. And I know so many people who like actually applied, got their first choice, you know, and then took it for what it was. And I spoke to a lot of other parents, and they kind of like turned around to me and said, oh, well, have you not appealed against it? And I'm like, but I thought, like, the minute I kind of like, I sin, and then I thought to myself, well, wait a minute, what would I be teaching my son if I was to appeal? And there's another one there, guys, look, another one flying in onto Blackpool Airport, commercial airliner. I wonder where that's going, eh? And I wonder what that's for. But listen, it is what it is, you know what I mean? We can't stop that. All we can do is control ourselves. But if you know, you know, you know. Why would they be landing a Boeing 747 commercial airline to a non-commercial airport? I wonder. And they've been doing that for over a year now, guys, and I've been noticing that. But listen, I don't really go on and talk about it too much, because, you know, you already... I don't like going on about all that stuff, because it's all this fucking negative, and that's what they want, you know what I mean? I know what they're doing. But anyway, let's clear that. But just so you know, and you're aware of it, next time you're out in the local area, look up and think to yourself, why would a non-commercial airline, sorry, a commercial airline, and they never fly them empty, because they cost too much money, guys. Why would they be flying one of them to a non-commercial airport? Because they're not going to be landing them at Manchester or Liverpool or all the commercial ones. But anyway, back to what I was saying. Forget that. Planting seeds. But yeah, my son Max just made me realise how proud I am, just for his resiliency. Because I could have turned around to him and said, oh no, we're going to appeal, we're going to kick our feet, we're going to go on screaming, blah, blah. Well, that's not fair, da, da, this, da, da, da. Well, guess what, guys? Sometimes in life is not fair, but I always believe that through the trials, tribulations, you know, the uncomfortability, that's where we grow. You know, think about it, because nothing in life good comes easy, does it? And I know this better than anyone. Nothing in life, if you have any, I've said it in like previous videos, if you have an easy life, your life will be hard. If you have a hard life, make your life hard. And when I say hard, I mean like just setting like good routines, like exercise, you know, disciplined diet. You know, it's so easy just to like go and grab that, you know, cream cake or whatever, or the fatty foods, and sit down and watch that Netflix show, and you know what I mean. Listen, but we know where that gets us, don't we? This can go in so many different ways, you know. It's not just so much food, exercise, it's everything. It's like, you know, I could have basically turned around and said, oh well, I'm not going to do a video today because of my routine change. Like, no, it's not happening, because I have an obligation and a duty to my subscribers, who I know enjoy my content. And I have not so much that, but I have an obligation to myself, yeah, because I made a promise to myself that I would make this channel work, and that is it. And once I make a promise to myself, guys, that is it. It's a signed, done deal. Throw it away, put it in the trash, like whatever, and then it's signed, it's done. But anyway, going back to my son Max, just saying how very proud I am of him, because you know, he's gone to that school and literally there's probably only about an handful of other kids who from his previous primary school who've gone to that school. So, but there's one thing I will say about my son, right? He's different because like he's got the strength and resilience to push through such things, because obviously like we've sent him to so many different, like he's had to go to scouts. Did he know anyone at scouts? No. And this is always good, because you shouldn't be putting, I'm not saying that you shouldn't, but you know, it's a good way for them to learn, meet new people, and stand on their own 2 feet as well. You know, we live in a society now where, you know, so many parents and that, and they pander to the kids, don't they? Oh, you know, everything's got to be safe and this. Listen, yeah, I understand your children have to be safe, whatever. I'm not, but you kind of get where I'm going with it, don't you? You know, it's like you get wrapped in cotton wool, don't they? Wrapped up in cotton wool, and they don't learn, they don't grow from that. You know, there's no pain, there's no, you know, there's no suffering. And listen, when I say pain and suffering, I don't mean obviously, you know, but I mean, you know, that's where the true growth comes, and the true learning through the hard times. You know, not so much, you know, just, you know, a little bit of great determination, basically what I'm trying to say. So yeah, I'm just really proud of him, and you know, it just makes me think, like, you know, I've done a good job, and well, my wife, the family, we've done a very good job, because we're teaching him the right things in life. We're teaching him that, you know what, sometimes you don't always get your own way. Life doesn't always go the way that you want it to. But that doesn't mean to say that we can't learn, we can't grow from it, because sometimes our greatest downfalls, not saying that it is a downfall for him, but sometimes what we look at as being one of our biggest losses or our biggest downfalls ends up becoming one of our greatest victories in the long run, because of the lessons that we learn from it. And then we go on and meet new people, and we go on to different scenarios, and then literally we become better versions of ourselves, don't we, guys? You know, so I just wanted to do this quick video, just to, you know, just a few things that were on my mind, and I just wanted to have a little bit of a chat. But I think we're going to leave it at that, because I think Paddy the Baddy, are you going to let me throw that ball? Drop. Or are you ripping it up? Can I have it? Drop. Nah, he's ripping it up. But yeah, thank you so much to the love and support, to everyone who has liked, commented and subscribed to the channel. If you haven't done, I do invite you to do so. But from me, Paddy and Willow, I hope you have a fantastic day. Love you loads. Peace.